the Association of Ambulance Employees across Uttar Pradesh have threatened to stop work starting this afternoon over non-payment of salaries since January this year, as well as lack of protective gear for them. Remember, they're at the front line of the battle against the coronavirus epidemic. Alok Pandey joining us at this point. Alok, just a short while earlier, we were talking about just how important personal protective equipment and masks are going to be for health workers, given the very high number of health workers who've tested positive for COVID-19 across the world. So these are very serious concerns.
They are very serious concerns. In fact, the Ambulance Association has now written to the private company that is responsible for the operation of 102 and 108 emergency services, ambulance services across UP, and said that, look, we need more protective gear. In fact, there was also a soundbite that had come in from a district which is called Pratapgarh, where an ambulance driver was saying that, look, we've only got a few masks. We've got 15 masks between 4 people, and we have been told to reuse it. That's what he was claiming. And he said that that is not possible because these masks do not last more than 2 hours. So how are we supposed to carry on recycling these masks? And if we are we not going to get anything else? Are we not going to get any other equipment? Because, many of the times it is these ambulances that go to the front line. For instance, if somebody has tested corona positive, or somebody has called the helpline numbers and said that he or she feels that they have symptoms, then these ambulances are sent, they are evacuated, their family members are evacuated using these ambulances. So these people are asking that, look, if we are at the front line, then why are we not getting better protective equipment? That's number one. Number two, they are also saying that the private company with which they are contracted, so there are about 4,500 ambulances across 75 UP districts that operate, and there are about 17,000 staff. Now, these are basically drivers and emergency technicians, and 4 staff is assigned to one particular ambulance. So they are saying that, look, our salaries are less than 10,000 anyway per month, and we haven't got salaries in the last 3 months. The last time we got our salaries was in December 2019. Now, they say that they've spoken to both GVK, the private company that operates these ambulances, and the government under whose contract these ambulances operate, for both issues, for the salary issue and for the more protective gear issue. And they claim that their talks have failed and that nobody has given them any assurances to make them not decide to abandon work. So at the moment, it's a threat. They are saying that, look, 12 p.m. today, we'll switch off our ambulances, we'll take out the keys and we'll walk home. We are not going on strike, we are not going to sit on a dharna. But if you're not going to give us protective gear and if you're going to put us on the front line of these health services, then we are not going to do it. Whether that materializes or not is a different issue. Whether the situation can be managed or not is a different issue. But I think it's very important to highlight the fact, Ankita, that, these are basic things that need more attention from both the government and whichever company is managing it. It shouldn't come down to a fact where these people are forced to issue threats like these only for something as basic as getting more protective equipment.